Do you want to become a stand-up comedian? Is that what you want to do? This video is for people out there that's been thinking, hey, I got funny stuff. I want to do joke telling. Then this video is specifically for you. You're thinking, I never heard of no Brian Kim. I never heard of no Brian Kim, stand-up comedian. And you're probably right. But
if it's cool down here, he's part of the New York Comedy Festival. Give it up for Brian Kim.
Brian Kim!
I think I know a thing or two about it. So let's say you have your jokes, your funny stories that you've had for such a long time that have been killing it with your friends, and you want to go up on stage and tell it, right? So the first thing that you're gonna do is look up open mics. My first ever open mic was at a Pizza Hut in the San Fernando Valley. I remember my friends came to support me. I asked them, hey, so how do you think I did? And my friend was like, you know, out of everybody that performed, I think you were third best. And I was like, there was only 3 performers. What the fuck? I'm just kidding. There was a lot more performance, but I couldn't get enough of it. I loved it. I think very quickly you'll find out whether you like it or you absolutely hate it. Give it a shot. And I was one of the people that was very hesitant to start stand-up comedy. I remember I wanted to be a comedian ever since I was a kid, all throughout college, but I didn't have the cojones, you know? So if you're out there, if you're young, if you're 15, 16, 17 years old and you want to get into it, you can definitely do it. You can do it. I trust in you. That's the one thing that I always think about. I wish I was younger when I started, but I can't think like that, you know, because I can only look towards the future. So you too, don't let it happen to you. If you want to do it, try it out. You know, you're gonna get better every step of the way, and I think that's the most important thing. So find an open mic, go to freemics.com. You know, if there's your city, click your city and start telling your jokes. You know, if it's funny, you know, make sure you're recording. There's a voice recorder on your phone. Record every set. You know, find out where you're getting the laughs, where you're not getting the laughs, and rework it. You know, it's a process. The comedians that you see on TV that are saying these really polished jokes, they've said that jokes over 1,000 times, just making it better, just polishing it. And an open mic is a great place to do that. So let's say you come to the open mic, now what? There's 2 types of open mics. There is a lottery open mic and there is a list open mic. So the lottery or bucket open mic, it's exactly what it sounds like. It's a lottery system. So when you come to the venue, there's usually gonna be a bucket on a stool or something with the pieces of paper. You put your name down and you put your name in the bucket, and what happens is when the open mic starts, the host will take the bucket on stage, he'll move it around, and he'll pull out the names, and that determines the order. The second type is the list. And what will happen is when you get to the open mic venue, there will be a list, usually on a table with a pen, and that's usually a first come, first serve, where you can put your name when you arrive, and so you might want to come a little bit early if you want to get a good slot on those. Second is the light, and this is very important because the host will say, this is a 5-minute mic, I will give you the light at 4 minutes. What this means is you have 5 minutes on stage, and after 4 minutes the host will flash a light. Usually it's a cell phone, and that signifies that you have 1 minute, that your time is coming to an end to finish up the joke. And this is so important, not just at open mics, but even when you're a working comedian, because usually these clubs, these bars where these open mics are held have a schedule. And if one comedian goes over their allotted time, that means another comic that's been waiting may not be able to go up. So it's just common courtesy, and one of the things that you need to really pay attention to. Third, this is another etiquette. Sometimes these open mics can be very long, and what you'll find is sometimes comedians, they'll get pulled from the bucket early, they'll do their set, and then they'll just leave. And what ends up happening if everyone does that, the people that are near the end, that are getting their name pulled at the end of the mic, sometimes have to, and this has happened to me, I was telling jokes to the host, and it was more like a conversation, right? And usually the etiquette would be, if you went on stage, and then I know you have things to do and other mics to get to, but stay for a couple comics and listen to what they have to. They gave you their time, and you reciprocate. You give them your time, and if it's a 3-minute mic, staying for 2 comics, that's an extra 6 minutes. It's not that big of a deal. And lastly, be nice to the host. I've hosted open mics in the past when I was starting out, and it's not easy. Sometimes you have to stay for the entire time, which might take 3 hours. They're dealing with comedians all the time, asking when are they going up. So they have to deal with a lot of stuff. And hosts know who are the annoying comics and who are the really chill, cool guys that are super nice. So be one of the cool, chill guys, and you'll find that you might even see your name getting called up a little earlier. So there you have it, guys. Those are some of the tricks of the trade when you're just getting started with how to become a stand-up comedian. Start writing your jokes. Go to an open mic. Go on freemics.com. They have it listed by cities. Find the city that you live in. Go to the open mics. Tell your jokes. Record your sets. Make friends. Join the community. And stay funny. And finally, guys, if you guys liked what you saw today, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you have any questions, if you're starting out doing stand-up comedy for the first time, if you have any questions or if you have any ideas on what you want to learn from me, from my experience from doing stand-up in New York, leave it in the comments. I will get to them. I will create those videos. I have a lot of content coming, my stand-up videos, my sketch, and my I have a lot of stuff coming. So subscribe, like, comment, share. I love you guys. Thank you. Peace.